Yo, what's going on, guys? It's time for another reaction video, and today it's going to be another one from Learn English from Pocket Passport, and this one is Ireland Culture, Fun Facts About Ireland. Let's get straight into it.
What's the crack? What about ya? How's your man? Grand. You could be mistaken for thinking it isn't English, but it is in fact. In Ireland, Éire, or the Emerald Isle as the locals call it, they have their own unique set of vocabulary that is often lost in translation. Ireland is the second largest island of the British Isles, with Great Britain being the largest, England, Scotland, and Wales. What is confusing is where Northern Ireland fits in because, actually, geopolitically, Ireland is divided between the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. Great Britain and Northern Ireland constitute the United Kingdom. Are you still with me? Despite sharing an open border, the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland do not get on well, to put it mildly. ROI is an independent state with its own government, whereas Northern Ireland's political power is held by the UK government, so tensions often run high. The population of the entire island is just over 7 million, with Dublin being the capital of the Republic, whilst Belfast is the capital in the north. Dublin is also the largest and most populated city, home to around 2 million. A relatively flat country with low-lying mountainous coastal areas, Ireland is famous for its greenery and beautiful scenery, and its coastline has been featured in many famous movies and TV shows. Agriculture and farming were, for the longest time, the biggest source of income, although nowadays, tourism, food, financial services, energy, and most notably, IT are the leading industries. A number of multinational companies have based their European headquarters in Dublin. Facebook,
I had no idea there was so much IT there, and all these companies here
have based their European headquarters in Dublin. Facebook, Yahoo, Microsoft, Google, to name just a few. Ireland went from being one of the poorest regions in Europe to its second wealthiest in 2021, trailing only behind Luxembourg.
That's pretty interesting. I had no idea.
Recording a total of 11 million visitors in 2019, Ireland ranked 23rd in the world for tourists. Dublin receives the most tourists who look to soak up the Celtic culture, the landscape, and the nature, but also the buzzing lifestyle, which has been described as metropolitan and urbanized in recent years. Recognized worldwide as a country of great writers, poets, and playwrights, the Irish generally love a good book. James Joyce, Oscar Wilde, W.B. Yeats, and Samuel Beckett are just a handful of their famed literates who are celebrated throughout the country with various statues, museums, and libraries dedicated to them. Guinness is, undoubtedly, one of the most famous brands to come out of Ireland, along with James.
Fun fact, years ago, probably, God, man, aging myself, I probably would say 15 years ago, maybe around there. Me and my friend, there's a commercial they do here in the U.S. or used to do. It was two guys that were the Guinness guys, and it was a whole series of commercials where they would name simple things that were invented, and then they would cheers their beers and they go brilliant, brilliant. And we dressed up as those two guys for Halloween one year, and half the people knew exactly who we were. The other half the people were completely clueless as to who we were supposed to be.
Jameson whiskey and Bailey's liqueur. You could say they love a drink, those Irish. Irish pubs and bars are littered across the world. Mick this or Mick that. And you will definitely have heard of St. Patrick's Day, which is observed internationally on March 17th each year and entails a lot of drinking, parades, and all things green. This special day began as a religious ceremony, but has evolved over time into a simple celebration of Irish culture. So aside from drinking and reading, how do the Irish spend their time? Rugby, football, hurling, boxing, surfing, and horse racing are amongst the most popular sports.
Did she say hurling or curling? Because that almost looks like a cross between like a hockey stick, a baseball bat, and a cricket bat with a hockey style or lacrosse style mask. Or is hurling another form of lacrosse? Somebody explain that one to me in the comments if you would.
Whilst hiking and folklore are favored pastimes. Who hasn't heard of a lucky leprechaun with a 4-leaf clover and a jolly green giant for a friend? Chances are they all originated in the Emerald Isle. Sláinte, it's your round.
We used to have a bar here called Sláinte. Fun fact, my grandfather on my mom's side, so my grandmother's father, is Irish, and that is where my middle name of Malone comes from. It was my grandmother's maiden name. My grandmother was half British, half Irish. She grew up in England. I believe she was from a place called, oh God, I just knew the name of it, and now it's totally escaped me. I don't know why I always do this. I always forget. Corby, England. Anybody familiar with that? If I was to visit Ireland, if you're watching this from Ireland, aside from Dublin, because they say that's the most traveled to, what other places should I visit in Ireland if I were to visit, and why? Tell me what would be the reason to go to those places and check them out. And if you know of any other videos on Ireland that I should be reacting to, please comment below and let me know. If you're new here and you like this video, please subscribe, click the bell so you'll get notified every time I upload a new video, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.